Well, you can say that this story was left on my windshield. On Memorial Day, I was enjoying a lovely day in Liberty State Park when I came back to my car that was parked in a whole line of cars that had parking tickets on them, or so I thought. After I looked at this ticket, I noticed that my social security number was on it, my address, my phone number, my driver's license, basically just a payday for any identity thief to come and pick up. So I immediately chased this to the city clerk's office to find out what was going on and why I got this type of a ticket on my windshield. And they told me that this ticket was actually issued through the Department of Environmental Protection, the Parks Police. So I got on the phone, I reached out to New Jersey's Department of Environmental Protection. I wanted to do a ride-along with the police and find out if they were issuing tickets properly and what was going on. Was this the type of ticket they were putting on people's windshields for citations?
Who knew they had their own police department?
They have a police department, and the Parks Department police, it's not just Liberty State Park, it's every park in New Jersey, so it's very widespread. So I got a hold of Larry Ragonese. Larry told me that I could not do a ride-along, but he did tell me that this was not a parking ticket, this was a different type of citation that they give out, and that the officer that gave it to me was a rookie officer, and that there was only 5 tickets given out with this information on it. However, they would not provide us with proof of these facts that he gave us. Larry also said that they had fixed the problem and that we should not be concerned with it. However, I still had a court date that I was summoned to, so I went to the court on the date that I was summoned. I went inside to pay whatever fine this was, and they told me that this citation did not exist in their system. As luck would have it, Commissioner Bob Martin of the DEP was visiting Liberty State Park with Lieutenant Governor that day, so I immediately chased it back to Liberty State Park, and I confronted him on this issue of privacy being put on my windshield for anyone to grab.
Any minor issues, we've gone back and verified with our park police what the process is, and just verified how they're going to handle that going forward. So we've taken care of your issue specifically, but we've gone and retrained back a couple of the officers that need to know exactly how it's supposed to handle it.
What did he mean they took care of your issue? Because according to the court, the ticket didn't exist.
Maybe that's what they mean.
Right? They just took care of it because he didn't want a bad report? Like, what does that mean?
Well, and the bigger problem here is, how does a rookie cop have access to my social security number and everything without me even being present? So I called up the ACLU, and I chased this to Newark and sat down with Ed Barocas. I laid out all of my documents in front of him, including the ticket, and I asked him, I said, what is going on here with this privacy issue and the Parks Department having access to so much information? And what he told me...
This is disturbing. It's concerning that the government would have, right on a form for a parking ticket, social security number. The court in 2009, our highest New Jersey court, has said that social security numbers are something that people have a reasonable expectation of privacy.
Well, did you ask Larry Ragonese, or Bob Martin for that matter, what did they mean? I know I'm a dog on a bone with this, but I'm very uncomfortable with an unelected bureaucrat saying something to the effect of, we took care of that. What does that mean? You're accountable to the people and the public that you serve. You need a better explanation than we took care of it.
And they
because clearly they didn't for everybody else.
Absolutely. I have asked this question repeatedly to them because I'd like to know what steps they took, and the final answer from them at this moment is it's taken care of.
So keep asking questions. We need more answers.